Another bright and sunny day, and today we are going to be doing the rest of the interior. We are going to be pulling the dash out of the wagon, and I'm going to be cleaning up a few things. But for now, I'll show you what we're working with. So we're going to be taking out this entire dash piece, well, the entire dash obviously, and everything else that's inside the car. Last night I went over and pretty much described what we're going to be taking out of the engine bay, which is going to be all of that stuff. And then once all of that stuff's done, I'm going to be pushing the car outside, and I'm going to be cleaning the garage floor and, making sure it's all nice and purty again. And then I'm probably going to go out and purchase a shop vac so I can vacuum all of the sand and the dust and everything out of this car. Just a side note, if you guys notice, I might have a new lisp. It's because I have a new Invisalign in, and it's kind of doing its thing today. It's kind of making it hard to talk too. It hurts. Invisalign sucks. If you've never had one, they're great, but they hurt when you put them in first because, you got to let them sit and form and blah, blah, blah. Kind of a nightmare. But without further ado, let's get into the Civic, and I will be adding further updates onto this video. So that's a little before, and then, some little YouTube magic, wow, and then, it's already done. But, hey, we're not there yet, so we're like, novice when it comes to the YouTubes and whatnot. So, yeah, I'll go over some steps when we are taking it out. So, stay tuned. So we made some progress on the wagon, right? And, excuse me. We've gotten a lot done as far as like the interior goes, which is great because it's filthy. And when I mean filthy, this car has trapped probably 2 years of sand, dust, dirt, grime, and God only knows what else. And I'll show you. So, this is awful. But I mean, like, again, we're going to be pressure washing literally everything as it sits. This is the interior as it is right now. That bar is going to be going back up there so that way the steering column has something better to hold on to. We pretty much have almost all the wiring out as far as that goes. This wiring here's got that looms to the passenger side still has to come out, which really isn't a whole lot to do. It's just the fasteners that hold it to the firewall. I still have to get the footrest out and the rest of the sound deadening because for whatever reason it was moist and gross and it was already falling apart, and to be quite honest with you, I am just not going to put it back in. To just be quite fair, that's not something I'm going to do. So, but yeah, here is the progress. It's gross. But hey, I mean, yeah, it's going to look amazing when it's done, and I'm very excited for that. Yeah, it's coming along. And I got to just give a big mention to my buddy Evan and my buddy Huffman, who have decided to come over and kind of help with this. They've been really awesome friends, and it's just kind of one of those things. When you have, there's nothing like being in the garage and just hanging out with the homies and, working on something and making progress. Because it's, me personally, and I'm sure I can speak for other guys, they kind of like just being in the garage by themselves and vibing and doing other things. What's up? Wife is camera shy. Don't blame her. But yeah, there's nothing like being in the garage by yourself and, vibing, being by yourself and doing your own thing, which is cool. I don't mind that. But it's also cool having the friends with and, joking, getting hurt, blasting your knuckles, and having some good old times. It's good stuff. Again, back to the old car. Here's a side shot. on this side. And this Invisalign is not making recording any easier for me, but I'm enjoying it. And plus, I figured out that on the Z Fold 6, I have a new camera view, so I've got more space to shoot. So I hope this isn't a super boring video, kind of a bit of a back and forth deal, but when it comes to, you know, this car, it's going to be a little bit of back and forth from engine bay and interior to engine bay, and so on and so forth, which is not too terrible. And then as far as the engine bay goes, the last little thing for this one, we're almost ready to pull the wires through, and then the only thing I'm going to be leaving in the engine bay is the master cylinder and the brake booster and the brake lines. Other than that, everything is going to be coming out. So I'll be posting the video at the end of the night with everything that we've done kind of compiled into one good clip. So that way we've got some better footage to show on the channel. And I hope that a lot of people are liking the progress on this wagon, because I've already gotten a decent amount of views, a total of like 6 so far on a video that I uploaded last night, which is cool. And I appreciate that. So thank you guys. It does mean something for sure, especially being a new YouTuber, if I can even be called that. But hey, we out here, we grinding, we trying, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Honda homies. But again, hope you guys enjoy the progress on the old Wagonator. And yeah, we'll be seeing you again later. Well, I know it's about to be New Year, so I want to just come on here and say I hope everyone has an awesome New Year. And I'm going to share a few updates on the wagon build that'll be uploaded on tomorrow's video. So just Happy New Year. And if you're watching this tomorrow, and it, you know, like New Year's from the past, you know. But here's some updates on the wagon. So got the engine bay completely ready to go for tomorrow. Started cleaning some of the garage, organizing everything. That's what's left. I finally made use of my chill zone. Put a bunch of stuff up there. Finally got, she's now officially done. But yeah, the wagon is fully stripped. We got to clean a little bit of it out, but it is fully ready to go. And then me and my boy Huffman are taking advantage of the fire pit, burning a bunch of cardboard that the trash people refuse to pick up because, you know, they're like anti-cardboard. In truth, I just don't want to wait until like January 7th to the 10th for them to pick up all this cardboard. So, but yeah, they're kind of shooting a lot of fireworks off, like in that direction and somewhere over there. So we've just been chilling, but that's kind of what we're doing now. Tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and scrub, clean, and wash this entire car down to the bare metal. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So if you guys or anybody watches this video, it'll be uploaded tomorrow at some point after the car gets washed. And that'll be like the ending of episode 2 or episode 3. I forget. I've already forgotten. If anybody does watch these videos and they put any kind of comments, I did use and utilize an editing software, kind of played around with it. I haven't really gotten a set like intro or ending to my videos yet. I'm still kind of working on it because I'm just, you know, throwing a few ideas out there. So I'm still kind of learning, obviously, that. But anyways, my biggest message for tonight is I hope that everyone has an awesome, blessed new year. And remember that God has a plan for everything. So no matter what you face in this new year, put it in His hands and trust Him first with it all, and it will work out. And I speak from personal experience. A lot of testimony in my life has happened to me because I do that. And I do that very frequently, and I am not perfect by any means necessary. I am a complete sinner. So, you know, but don't fear. Jeremiah 29:11 does say that He has a plan for us all to flourish and prosper plan not to abandon or forsaken us, so just keep that in mind no matter what you're doing. But back to the wagon. So yeah, that's it. That's the updates and stuff for tomorrow. So tomorrow when you see this car, it will be fully cleaned. And I will start scrubbing that tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see what it looks like with all of the dirt, grime, and grease off of it. And hopefully I have the rest of this garage clean, because it looks like a complete disaster. So yeah, more fireworks. Woohoo! Check that box off. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching and tuning in. And I appreciate and love all the support that I may or may not be getting from a lot of people. In advance, I want to say thank you. So I hope you guys have a blessed and awesome new year, and love, peace, and chicken grease. So what is going on this morning? Today we are picking up where we left off yesterday on the Wagon series, and we're going to start with cleaning the garage, because it is, I know I brought this up yesterday, but I'm cleaning, I'm doing some laundry, organizing all of the homie's tools that he's brought over, and cleaning all of the fat and the junk that came out of the wagon that we are no longer using. And then yesterday, I made a pretty significant impact on my cardboard situation. There was a giant mountain of cardboard here, and I wonder where it went. Interesting. And then I have a guy coming Monday, and he's going to be picking up all of this junk that's right here, except minus a few things for the Skyline that I'm going to pick out and things like that. But for the majority, everything is trash. And that's a consolidation of Skyline, Civic Wagon, and Civic EG parts. That shift linkage I'm probably going to keep, just because, you know, shift linkage, why not, right? But anyways, I'm going to finish cleaning this out, because obviously there's still some more stuff to do in here. With the interior, I'm going to clean all the trash out of that side, and giving that door doesn't open. I'm going to clean out the back there, and then finish taking off that plastic right there, and then I'm going to start deep cleaning it. It is supposed to rain today, so that will kind of help. But yeah, so that is what we are doing today. Cleaning, pretty much just a clean day, really. You know, it's always good to have a clean garage, you know, because I don't know about anybody else, but I like having a clean workspace, and when there's a lot of clutter, it drives me nuts, and it's frustrating. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to clean the garage, start over. It's a new year, new day. We're going to take a breather. We're going to clean, and then that's what today is. Today is a out with the old, in with the new theme for today. So let's get to it. Oh, just a side note, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day and a good day. And if you don't accomplish something significant today, just use what you learned today to accomplish something significant tomorrow. That's what I got for you. So stay tuned, and later tonight I'll be posting a video, so it should be pretty good. See you. Well, here's an update on the wagon. Interior came up pretty good, actually, from being before and after of it being cleaned. It's not too bad. It came out for a good, decent pressure wash. I mean, it's still super dirty, and I'm going to have to do it probably a couple more times, but I am satisfied with the results. The front door's open, a lot better. Back doors obviously still need some love, but that's fine. We'll get to that eventually when I rip the doors off. But this thing was utterly filthy. Now, my main goal now is to focus on the engine bay. I'm going to start doing the shaving of the engine bay. As you can see, it turned out a lot cleaner. So what I'm going to go through is I'm going to break out the old marker, and I'm going to pretty much circle everything that I don't need or I'm not going to use, and then I'm going to pretty much weld them closed. Standard shave. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to be removing lots of brackets and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll go from passenger side and then over and then to driver side, giving that there's less stuff over here. And I'll do it in small sections. I'll do like the headlight area first, Then I'll go ahead and do the tower and then the back, and then work my way over to the firewall and then over to that side. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I just hope that I checked. I have 2 spools of wire, so I'll be able to at least get that portion done and out of the way, which I'm pretty excited about, because I've wanted to do a shave and tuck on this since I've gotten it. And now I'm able to, now that it's been cleaned and there's no oils on the metal. Plus I still have to do the sanding and the grinding and everything of that sort, so it's not, you know, necessarily a bad thing if there are some still on there. It's not the end of the world. As many of you know who have done shave and tucks on engine bays, it's kind of a hassle, but it's a fun process. You got to trust the process. So that's what we're going to be doing today and then tomorrow. I'm not sure where I will end up with this process on this bay, but tomorrow I'll probably do like an all-day video, not like necessarily filming, but I'll be pretty much doing, you know, updates on the whole thing, or I might just make one long video. I know that I've got like 5 or 6 different videos that I'm going to be compacting into episode 3 of the Wagon series, so it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. The grinding, the shaving, the cutting, it's all good stuff, but hey, it's worth it for those people who have done full tucks and shaves on their bays. The results are amazing. I've done it a couple times in the past, and I hate the process, but I like the results, so to me it's worth it in the end. We are going to go ahead and get started on the bay, so stay tuned. So I've got some progress made on the bay, and I will show you guys what that is looking like. I personally think it's coming out not too bad. There could be some professionals out there, they'd be like, hey, this stuff looks kind of foobar, buddy. But hey, we out here learning, all right? You know what I'm saying? So, check it out. So, I pretty much masked some of the spots that I wanted to keep, right? So this is a headlight, that's the headlight. I got that done, that's done for right now. Mr. Drill. And then, that's good and done. That's also good and done. Oh, I forgot to grind that one. Now, mind you, I'm not using a welder with gas. Century FC90. You know, for you beginners out there, $100 to $150 welder can weld 1/4-inch plate steel. There is no gas conversion on it, sadly, but I'm sure you could probably hook one up. You know, some DIYer out there has probably done it. But for a beginner welder, I've used that one for about 4 years now. Pretty good. So this one's going to be for a hood pin, and then I've got some other stuff done up here. I'm going to get something for that. There's actually, God, what do you call them? They're like blank stainless steel stamped, it's like little mini circles, and it comes like in 150 pack of them. And I'm going to buy, that's like $20 or $30, I think, for a plethora of them, all different shapes and sizes. And I want to say it's like 14 gauge. Don't quote me on that. But, you know, they're good for taking a magnet and putting up into a hole and then welding it and then grinding it smooth. So I'm going to get some of those probably here soon to go over the rest of the bay. But carrying on. So I got those brackets off. Those ones were a really big pain in the butt because they both caught on fire. And I removed pretty much both of the, well, I removed everything off the engine bay, or I'm sorry, the inside of the firewall that can catch fire. But they still did, so ain't no tang. It's alright. And then down there, looks god awful. It really does. But once it's all sanded and, you know, everything, it's going to be okay. So just trust the process. I'm taking a break at the fuel line bracket, but this is the progress that I've made so far, and it's a pain, but hey, we're getting to it. So I hope you guys enjoy some of the progress. What's going on, guys? So I've pretty much finished almost all of the welding on the car. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes that I can do like right now if I wanted to, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the larger holes that I'm gonna get some like metal blank inserts for, probably at like the hardware store or something tomorrow, so I can go ahead and knock those out. I've kind of got like a massive headache. This Invisalign has like literally been killing me, so I'm gonna take a pause on the Wagon, but show you the update. So again, I pretty much got all of that done on the passenger side. As you can see, I worked my way up on the passenger side. I almost called that the driver's side because I'm so used to my Skyline, but pretty much firewall is done minus like that hole and then those 3 over there. And then on this driver's side, I got the tower done except that one right there. And then the driver's side here, as you can see, all the ones that I want to get done to are pretty much good to go. Now there is that little black plug right there, and then there's another one right there that I've got to get to. And then I've got to take those 2 brackets off, that tower, and then the studs on the firewall. So there's that stud, and then that stud, and then that stud there, and then obviously the ones that are holding the brake lines on the car. So I'm gonna, like I said, call it a night tonight. I'm gonna go in and edit the video, publish it for tonight, and everything that's gone on the past couple of days. And then tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here and keep grinding. I'll probably spend a good few hours getting the bay ready for Bondo. I'm gonna put just like a little bit here and there, not a whole crazy lot, because with the theme of this build, I don't want to do like the shaved and tucked bays that are like super cool and fresh. I kind of want it to retain a lot of the bent metal and orientations in the bay, but the bay does still need quite a lot of love, and I haven't decided yet if I want to go ahead and take the brake lines out. I probably will, to be quite honest with you. I'll go ahead and take some of those off tomorrow, but I'm not like sure yet. Fuel lines are going to come out tomorrow 100%. All the grommets are going to come out 100%, and I'm 50-50 on the brake lines, just because I don't like dealing with brake fluid. The e-brake still works, so I'm not really worried about that. I am doing like a full-on chase bays, like booster delete and everything on this car, so I know that that is going to come off. So I'm pretty like set on that. But for the majority of everything, I think I've done a lot today. I got the garage cleaned. I got my buddy's PC all fixed and taken care of, and I got a majority of the stuff cleaned outside and the garage kind of organized. I think that was a very, very fruitful and progressive day. And I got some other stuff organized too, like as you can see here. I got under these mats all these tools cleaned and organized. Those all that's been organized. And then the cabinets behind me, that stuff was organized, and then everything in the chill zone up there has been organized. So that's what I did today. So I hope anybody that sees these videos has a good day as well. I'm pretty big on that. You know, something I read today in Isaiah chapter 40 verse 38 or 13, I think it was basically talking about not dwelling on the past and looking ahead. You know, it talked about, you know, do not dwell on things of the past, and it went to go on and say, like, I am making a way, have you not perceived it, you know, bringing waters to the wasteland and paths through the forest, you know. And that kind of hit with me, you know, being a new year and everything, you know. So I kind of really hope that resonates with some other people too, as well. And I hope that kind of helps somebody in some way, shape, or form who happens to come across these videos and hear that. So, but I hope everyone has an awesome